Hey. So I was scrolling through Twitter, as I usually do, and I came across this tweet about Rex and talking about how amazing he is and all of that. He is. Rex is incredible. And it kind of got me thinking. I always see all these tweets, like just super positive and optimistic tweets about Rex and his positivity and optimism. But I don't really understand why people hate Rex so much. I always see these positive tweets, but I rarely see anyone actually talking about what's bad about him and why people hate him. But I have seen a lot on Twitter that people don't like Rex, but they never explain why, and I really don't understand that. What is wrong with Rex? Like, he is an amazing character. Throughout the entire game, he's always had a smile on his face. He's always tried to push through and stay super optimistic for those around him. He genuinely cares about everyone around him, and he wants to do good by them. He wants to support them and protect them as much as he can. All he wants, he's just like the most selfless person of all time. He cares about those around him, and he genuinely wants to support them and do good for them and just bring positivity and make good change in the world. How can you hate somebody like that? I really don't understand. I guess one thing is the voice acting. I have heard a couple people shit on the voice acting for Rex, which again, I don't really understand. Yeah, there was that one scream at the very beginning of the game, but how can you not just laugh at that, see that as a goofy moment, and then move on? Like, people are genuinely mad about that and say it's terrible voice acting because of that. What are you talking about? Yeah, it doesn't sound the greatest in like a serious tone, but just I don't what's with the hate on that? And just overall Rex's voice acting, I heard people don't really like. I don't really see what's wrong with it. I have no issue with the voice acting. Maybe it's because I just take things at face value and don't look too deep into things, so anything other than face value is just an extra nice little bonus. But this isn't a case like that. The voice doesn't sound bad. I really don't see where people are coming from about how especially with like the English voice in general, the English voice cast in Xenoblade 2, people always complain how that's bad and everything. I don't understand it. I think everyone nailed their voices, especially characters like Morag and Nia. Rex's isn't bad either, aside from that one scream, which isn't really bad in the first place. Okay, so I really don't understand. Maybe it kind of just sounds, it's not mood fitting enough for certain scenes, which maybe, I guess, could be an argument. But in terms of like overall Rex hate, I really don't understand it. I'm starting to think that it just comes from the fact that Rex is the Xenoblade 2 protagonist. Xenoblade 2 has the reputation that it has. We all know the reputation of Xenoblade 2, no need to get into that. So I'm starting to think that some people hate Rex just because he's from Xenoblade 2, because I genuinely cannot see any reason to dislike him at all. How maybe it's because he's just so overly positive and optimistic that it comes off as annoying. I guess that's about all I can see, but even then it's not to the point to where it gets annoying. He's always trying to keep everyone up in a good mood, and when things are looking down, he tries to liven everyone up. He tries to look on the positive side of it, even if everything is going terribly. So how can you hate that? He's trying his best to make the best of every situation. That's admirable. And there was that one point in, I think it was chapter 7. I think it was beginning of chapter 7, after the Jin and Malos fight and we lose Pyra in Mithra, or same shit, but we lose the Aegis, okay? And then we have to go to the Spirit Crucible Elpis to get the third Aegis sword. Like right after that fight, when they were in the inn in Theoswar and Antasia, I think that's the name of the inn. They were in there, and Rex was just like super depressed, and he just wanted to give up, which was surprising because we had never seen him like that before. But things just got so dire, not even Rex could see the positive side of that, and he just really wanted to give up. But then the party, and especially Bridget, was like, no, we're not having that. What the hell? Why are you giving up now? We're not doing this. We came all this way and now you want to give up? Because Rex started rubbing off on the party. All the previous times when things were going bad, he kept his head held high and kept fighting. And that rubbed off on the party. So now they're adopting that mindset. So when Rex decided to give up, they're like, no, we're not doing this. Don't you remember? What, you haven't been like this at all. Every other time you wanted to push through. Why give up now? This isn't like you. And eventually he came to his senses and realized, y'all are right. I can't just give up here. We have to do something about this. If we do nothing, everything goes to shit. So either everything goes to shit or he dies trying his damn near best. At least he put up a fight. So he got his old self back, and then we trucked on through, and then, you know, the rest of Xenoblade 2 happens. So even at his very lowest point, he still bounced back. He still bounced back and regained his smile and optimistic mindset. How can you hate Rex? I really don't understand this. What is there about Rex to dislike? And then Future Redeemed just even capitalized on that so much more. And those people who like Future Redeemed Rex but not Xenoblade 2 Rex, nah, get out of here. All right, y'all, no, you can't have this. You don't deserve Rex in Future Redeemed if you weren't here for him in Xenoblade 2. Y'all don't deserve him. Fake fans, get out of here. But seriously, Rex was just expanded upon in that department in Future Redeemed. He still kept that smile, that same optimistic, push forward no matter what mindset. He was there. He loves everyone around him. He really does love all those guys. And he was just there having a good time. And then his moment with Glimmer, oh, that cutscene where he was with Glimmer, his Xenoblade 2 side really shone through. Like, after all this time, he was still the same old Rex that we all love and some hate for some reason. But I really don't understand why he's so hated. I guess he can get annoying at some points for some people, but other than that, I really don't see what the Rex hate is all about. He's really just that amazing of a character. Y'all don't understand. And in Future Redeemed, the way Rex was handled in Future Redeemed was so perfect. He stayed so true to himself from Xenoblade 2. It's amazing. I love the way the developers just kept him the same for Future Redeemed. And it is such a shame that Al Weaver did not come back to voice Rex in Future Redeemed. It's because so many people were complaining about the voice, about Rex's voice in Xenoblade 2 and how it's so annoying or it's so bad, that when it's really not just a vocal minority crying on Twitter about how bad the voice is when it's really not. I swear Twitter is like the worst type of criticism something can get. People will complain about everything. Like, it'd be the most positive thing of all time and someone will find an issue with it. I fucking hate Twitter. But yeah, Rex is amazing. Xenoblade 2, same with Future Redeemed. I'm sure Al Weaver would have absolutely crushed the role if he came back to voice him in Future Redeemed. But the voice we have now for Rex in Future Redeemed, I feel kind of fits him. Maybe I'm just used to it now, but it's a nice voice regardless. Either way, regardless, Rex is an amazing character. I could make an entire video, kind of like video essay, not really documentary, kind of like the tragic story of videos that I do. I could do one of those for Rex, but in the opposite, and explain why he's such a good character and go in depth into all of that. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I don't really understand the Rex hate at all. I really don't. So please tell me in the comments why people hate Rex. I genuinely cannot tell, other than that he's annoying sometimes, which really isn't even that bad in and of itself. So maybe it's just Twitter crying again and it's not really that bad. But I mean, there has to be a reason if Twitter is being this baby over it. But yeah, that's it. The Xenoblade 3 randomizer that I teased is still being worked on. I'm still doing that. I'm about halfway through recording the audio, and then I just have to edit and get it out. I just don't have the motivation to do that lately. So it'll come out eventually. All right, I'll get that out, and regular, content will come back. I haven't really been uploading at all. I upload like once every 10 days, once a week now, but I've just been going so hard on my second channel and it's really paying off. But I haven't forgotten about this one. I will come back. But that's about it. See you next mission and play some goddamn Xenoblade.